When you say law enforcement, I know it's probably very different from what you see in the media, right? There's a lot more aspects to what your job is on a daily basis.
Yeah, I think the biggest focus that they don't share is the human interaction of law
Mm-hmm.
enforcement, because at the sheriff's office there were different branches to what you did. There are people who are on patrol who were you'll see them in the streets in a patrol car. I was a sergeant that worked in the jail, so I worked inside the facility, but there were different areas even in the jail: records release, processing the inmates, or and letting the offenders out. So there was people that work at the courts. So there were varying aspects of your role at the sheriff's office in terms of a sergeant. It just depended on where you worked. Usually the responsibilities were you would have a list of people that you're like that are assigned to you. So you're responsible for doing any reports, doing their reviews and stuff like that. But in general, your everyday interaction were not with just the people that you were responsible for on paper, but the inmates in the housing units. They also fell under your charge, because if anything happened, you were the one that had to interview inmates, write
Yeah.
reports, and go through the list of anything depending on what happened that day. And working on the inside, the day could be some days were very quiet, and then there were days where you were on go from
Yeah.
the minute you get to work.
Wow.